I've been giving I gave out some trick-or-treats to the kids that came by my house for Halloween. Let's see, what do I got left here? So the kids clean me out. Twizzlers, a Butterfinger, Milky Way. Ooh, Tootsie Roll. Wow. And more candy and... Oh, damn it! Somebody left me a crappy movie in here to review. Fun Size! Yeah! Great. I got to review the new movie for Nickelodeon, Fun Size. Obviously, you could tell I hated this movie. Yes, I did. I really hated this movie a lot. Let's get into the plot. And there are some things I did like about this movie, but I want to get into the plot before I talk about what I did like about the movie. So basically, the plot is Ren, played by Victoria Justice, one of the celebrities from Nickelodeon. She wants to go to a Halloween party at this home where this cute guy lived, this stud named Aaron Riley, who likes to dress up every year as Captain Jack Sparrow, played by Thomas McDonald. And she has a best friend, April, played by Jane Levy. And instead of going to the Halloween party to see this big stud, they're stuck taking care of Ren's little brother, Albert, played by Jackson Nichol. This guy's a real terror to his sister. He likes going to the bathroom while she's in the shower. He cuts up her clothes out just for the sake of tormenting her. He likes to dress up like a superhero and have fireworks as a belt and around his legs. The kid was probably one of the most enjoyable parts of the movie, even though I didn't like this. Chelsea Handler plays Ren's mom, and Josh Pence is Ren's mom's boyfriend. Apparently her husband is dead, and she's dating a 26-year-old. That 26-year-old, Vine, is like a college kid. She goes into a party that's like something out of a college kid's party at their parents' home. And it's really a very immature party. She's like wondering, what the hell am I doing here, to the whole darn thing. While her daughter is out taking Albert trick-or-treating. And Ren takes her brother trick-or-treating. The last stop is at a haunted house that's being done by the city. And Albert gets separated from Ren, runs off in the haunted house and hides somewhere in there. And Ren's looking all over. Where's Albert? Albert! And Albert disappears. And she sees another boy dressed like Spider-Man, it's the costume Albert's wearing, and grabs that boy, and the boy takes off his mask. Who are you, bitch? Oops, smart boy. So she's lost Albert. Albert's gone, and Albert's on his own, having his own little adventure. Meets up with this convenience store clerk named Fuzzy, played by Thomas Middleditch. And he wants to get back at his ex-girlfriend for dumping him and dating this other guy. And they pull a Halloween practical joke. First they try the toilet paper the girlfriend's house. When that doesn't work, they decide to go to the guy's house, the boyfriend's house, and do a stink bomb. A shit bomb, I should say. One of the reasons why this movie's PG-13, you have the word shit in it, you have the word boob in it, you have a scene that implies that there's sex being involved between two teenagers, two 17-year-olds. April seems to fall in love with one of the geeky guys, Hang, I believe, played by Orsic Chow. He dresses up as Aaron Burr. Yes, the Aaron Burr of American history. Talk about being a nerd. We also have the other nerd, Roosevelt, played by Thomas Mann, and this guy has a crush on Ren. That's sweet. And that was kind of annoying, the idea that Ren wanted to dress up as Justice Ginsburg. Later on, she decides to dress up as Dorothy in Wizard of Oz, which is obviously one of the reasons why Roosevelt likes her, because she and Roosevelt have a similar interest. And he and Peng decide to help April and Ren find Albert. They're running all over the city trying to find him. Meanwhile, April would rather try looking for Albert at Aaron Riley's party. Fuzzy and our little spider boy Albert end up bumping into this girl dressed like a Galaxy Scout, which is probably Nickelodeon's version of the Sailor Scouts, Sailor Moon, played by Ricky Lindholm. And the reasons why I didn't like this movie is mostly, this movie doesn't really feel like a theatrical release. This movie feels like a made-for-TV movie that snuck into the theatrical releases. That's one reason why. Also, some of the comedy falls flat. Some of the comedy is pretty good. I did find myself laughing. Most of the movie, I was hanging my head waiting for this movie to be over with. So I didn't really like this movie, but I did mildly enjoy myself. And the plot is so darn predictable. I can see how the story is going to go 5 miles away. You know your movie's bad when you see a giant chicken humping a car in the movie. But I just really didn't care for this movie. I'm giving this 4 out of 10. It's really garbage. Don't bother taking your kids to see this film. You know, it does make fun of a lot of things that we do on Halloween night. Trick-or-treating, toilet papering, streaking even. Take your kids to see Hotel Transylvania or Frankenweenie.